Hey there, congratulations. You've just taken the first step towards profitable Facebook ads. My name is Logan Mayville. I've helped dozens of entrepreneurs and small business owners double their leads in 30 days with Facebook ads without wasting their marketing budget on outdated tactics. So, in the next 4 or 5 minutes, I want to walk you through the Pixel Perfect Facebook ads cheat sheet. Now, this should look familiar. You'll have a document like this in your inbox in just a few minutes, but while I got you, I figured I would just walk you through the three crucial steps. So the first thing that you're going to do is install the Facebook Pixel Helper extension for Google Chrome. So all you do is just type in Facebook Pixel Helper to a search, hit up the Chrome Web Store, and then install this free plugin from Facebook. It's only for the Chrome browser, but mine says remove. Yours will say install. So that's just step one. So step two is after you've done that, is to navigate back to your landing page for your lead gen offer. So for mine, I'll pick this one right here, which should look familiar to you because you just came from here. So now I'm on the page, and if I use my pixel helper in the top right corner here, I see that I've got one pixel found on loganmayville.com. Here's my pixel ID, and I'm showing this page view event with a green check mark. And so so if you've got this far, you're in pretty decent shape. So going back to the lead magnet here, the next is you want to fill out your form and see what happens with your pixel. So if I go to this page and I say I want to put my name and email in, and then send me the cheat sheet, again, this should look familiar. I'm going to get redirected to a thank you page. Notice that the URL changed up here. So what you also will notice if you have the Facebook Pixel Helper installed is that I've got this second event. I have the page view event on this thank you page, but I've also got the lead event. And so that's really crucial. So I've set this up in such a way that when I advertise this offer and people come through to my thank you page, Facebook is tracking a conversion right here. So there's a couple reasons why this is really helpful. So we'll go back to the sheet here. The first reason is the cost per lead, right? I've spent X on Facebook ads, and then a certain amount of leads have come through. And so when I look up how my ads are doing, I can see, okay, I've got a couple leads here, and this is roughly the cost per lead. So that's extremely valuable when you're planning your marketing budgets and also like reviewing performance. The second reason having conversion tracking set up with the Facebook Pixel is Facebook algorithm optimization. So when you're looking for leads, Facebook wants like a feedback loop to know that the people who clicked the ads took the action that you were looking for, which in our case was filling out a form. So without the conversion tracking, Facebook is not really going to be able to optimize your ads as best as it can. The third reason, and this is important, is the strategy. So if you're not tracking your conversions and you're not using the standard events like lead and purchases and things like that, you're not going to be able to use the cool things like custom audiences and lookalike audiences, which I'm sure you've heard of, because those are all based off of pixel data. So basically, if you don't have the pixel installed, you don't have full access to the tools you need to make the best campaign you can do. So that's kind of just an overview of how to install the Facebook Pixel Helper and start installing your events on your site so you can track your leads and start running profitable ad campaigns. But that's not really the only thing that matters when it comes to Facebook ads. If you've already been to my site, you know that I have a program called the Growth Game Plan. And you have to go in order here. And so what we just covered is a portion of the technical foundation, right? Once you get your conversion tracking in place and you know your cost per lead, that is absolutely just the first step. From there, you're going to want to define your audience, both your prospecting audiences and also your retargeting audiences for people who have watched your videos, been to your site, etc. Once you've got those defined, you can kind of move into your offer. So there's a difference between being salesy and being helpful, and sort of you're experiencing that right now with this offer that I've given you to kind of show you how the conversion tracking pieces work. From there, I'm sure you've heard of marketing funnels and conversion funnels, and it's a bit overused, but it's actually very important to understand the landing page, the thank you page, and any sort of bumps and upsells that might happen in between. From there, what I like to do is take people, now that you've got all the basics in place, the system is working really well, it's time to focus on your advertising creative. There's certain ways that people interact with ads. Do you need videos, graphics? Where do they go in the funnel? That type of thing. And only then can you launch your campaign. And there's some steps to that as well. But of course, post-launch, there's actually ways that you're going to want to stay involved with Facebook ads, and that's one is setting up your command center. Is how you're gonna what are you going to do with this data that comes back from your ads, click-through rates, and cost per lead, and things like that. Once you've got the basics of reporting, of course, it's A/B testing. What can you test? You test different audiences. You can test different bidding strategies. You can test different creative. There's quite a bit there. And then lastly, once things are working well, how do you optimize and scale so that your results grow over time? So again, that's the growth game plan, and that's what I do. And so if you'd like to get in touch and talk about how we could put the growth game plan to work for your business, just go ahead and schedule a 20-minute call on my calendar. You should be on this page right now, and just pick a time that works for you, and let's do this. All right, thanks for listening.